2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. A champion will be crowned as we get ready to bring you all the final round coverage of the John Deere Classic. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, back here in the Quad Cities, this is a really fun event for all the great people. The John Deere Classic has so much natural charm, doesn't it? But this TPC Deere Run, it's got some golf holes on it.
You know, look, it's a good track. I wouldn't call it a great track, but listen, that's not why the players are here. The players are here for the environment. Deere companies, they do all kinds of things for the players, like the big dig, and then you get to putt with this big machine over by the 9th green. I mean, it's just fun. And players want to come here with their families. This is such a great attended tournament, and they make it user-friendly. There's going to be a lot of birdies out there. If you get on the wrong side of the fairways or you short side yourself in some places, you're going to find some issues. But I'm telling you what, soft conditions, not a lot of wind. Man, this place is so much fun to play, especially when you're playing well.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Currently at -1 following that hole. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. This now, his third shot. And he's managed to find the green, but midway from the flag. Have to rely on a good putter here. John, what's the line on this putt?
Looking like it's going right to left.
Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
This one is a fair distance here. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently 1 under for the event. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards. Sweeping dogleg left to right. Big tree in the middle. Missed that. And you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards. 5 shots off the lead. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
And so close to the birdie. What a shame. And that should secure the par on this one. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Well, this should find the short grass. playing this one about 130 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. Yeah, nicely played. This putt is about 16 feet. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one's going to go down the hill and to the right, I believe.
Putting for par. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Now 5 strokes behind. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
That's not a bad outcome. I know it's not on the fairway, but it'll do. Second shot here on the 6th.
Nice out the rough here.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Going with the 3-iron. Oh, that's a sweet looking swing, that one. This is a lengthy putt here.
Okay, he's starting this one out to the right and it should come back.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This for par.
Sitting at 1 under after that hole. On the tee now with the par 4 8th.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
What a putt that was. And that will take him to 2 under. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
That's disappointing. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Trailing by 4 strokes. We've arrived at the 10th hole, a par 5.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
This shot from the first cut of rough. Nicely done. Well, that's a handy shot. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Sitting at -3. That was wonderfully done. And this putt to move into the top 20. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, this one looks straight enough at the beginning, and it should take a turn to the right towards the hole.
He's sharing 13th place.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Opting for the 5-iron. Looks like that one left some meat on the bone, Beamer. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Starting this one way out to the left. That's very well judged. Inside the range. He's currently tied for 13th on the leaderboard. Well, 13th, that's unlucky for some, Rich.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Sitting at -4. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. He finds himself in a share of 10th place.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
We expected to see someone come out of the pack to contend for this title. This player is doing just that.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This putt for a spot in the top 5. Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Nice up and down there out of the bunker for the birdie. Way to go.
The finish at TPC, dear runners, full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
That should set up another chance.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
And this putt to move into a share of first.
Yes, and 3 holes to go in this event. Big moment.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round.
And now tied atop the leaderboard. This is getting fun, folks.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt to get to 7 under the card. Ooh, this is on a good line. That's one of those putts that you're proud of, even if it doesn't drop. Okay, so that finishes that hole. He finds himself in a share of the lead. On the tee of the 17th, it's a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
He's setting up for his second shot. He shares the lead. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Holding steady in first place after that one. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Sitting at 7 under. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Starting this one out to the right. Let's watch it break.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf, but the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. And Rich, you've got to love a comeback.
Absolutely. This player stuck it to him the final 9 holes. Watching them down the stretch. So fun to watch. Congratulations.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.